All right, so now we're in Scratch. We know our three parts. Now we want to put a little backdrop on our stage, and we want to choose some characters to kind of go with that, or sprites. So I have my thought. My thought is I want an underwater scene with some animals underwater moving around. I want to do something simple like that. So you'll notice right now my stage is blank. Under here, we see stage 1 backdrop, and it's just blank. We want to add a new backdrop, and we've got 4 choices to do that with. We can choose from their library, we can draw our own, we can upload a photo we already have, or we can take a picture using our webcam to take a picture with. I want an underwater scene, so I'm just going to choose from their library, which is this first little mountain scene. When I do that, it opens up their library. Right now, I'm in the category of all. I know underwater is an outdoor thing, so I'm going to click on outdoor. I could even click on nature because I know underwater is a nature theme. But with outdoors being chosen, I can scroll down and I'm looking for underwater. So I'm just going to go down. Here's an underwater 1, underwater 2, underwater 3. So there's 3 different underwater scenes. I kind of like how bright this one is. I'm going to select that so it's highlighted and then click OK. It's going to just put it right there as my backdrop on my stage. Now, I want to get some characters or some sprites that will be underwater because a cat really doesn't like water, so that's not going to be underwater. So same thing, new sprite. These are our choices here. It's the same 4 choices as you had for your backdrop. So I can choose from the library, draw my own, upload one that I already have saved, or take a picture with the webcam. I'm going to look at the library. Now, again, it's set up the same way as the backdrop was. I have these categories, themes, types. I know I'm looking for animals. I'm going to choose the category of animals. And I want to find something that's underwater. A crab is underwater. I'm going to select the crab, click OK. You'll notice the crab is down here. I want another one too. So I'm going to click on that again, go to library, animals, and I want to get a fish. Let's do this fish right here. I selected it and I'm going to click OK. All right, so now I've got this fish, this crab, and then this sprite number 1. If I want to get rid of this sprite, I want to choose that sprite, and then I'm going to right click that sprite. When I right click that sprite, I can choose delete. And once I click delete, that sprite is gone. Okay, so now I've got my 2 sprites ready. I've got my backdrop ready. If I put my sprites like this, they seem a little large to me. I want to make them smaller. So to make them smaller, these tools at the top are incredible. So you see this one that says shrink and the arrows are all pointing in. I'm going to choose that shrink. So that's highlighted. You'll notice I have those arrows still. And now when I click my sprite, each time I click it, it goes a little bit smaller until I get it to the size it wants. You notice when I go off of it, it goes away. If I want to make this fish a little bit smaller, I'm going to click that shrink and go down a little bit until it's the size I want it to be. Okay, now it looks like my stage is set. My sprites are in place and I'm ready to start writing their script.